Thank you very much for joining us on the program, Healthy Living. What is the kidney?
The kidney is an excretory organ in the body, which is for metabolism.
Tuberculosis affects many organs in the body, but the common ones it usually affects is the lungs.
Epilepsy is a neurological problem.
Okay.
It is an injury in the brain which causes someone to begin to convulse, to go into fits.
It is curable, but the cure is a long-term thing.
If you eat well and avoid those risk factors that will make your immunity to be down, then the risk of contracting tuberculosis will be reduced.
If you're healthy, then you're wealthy.
The man went out to bring in thugs to come and beat her.
Yeah.
In a situation like that, do you think women would have seen that and still want to speak?
Really, we're talking That's what I said. So
that's-
when they bullied her,
Yeah.
now, if she's not bold enough, she will shut up.
What is your advice for girls out there that are so desperate to be married?
We women, we have to be really intentional about our parenting.
If you know a child is being abused, or you see signs, a bruise or a child, it has to be investigated.
People barely even breathe when they are going for a shrebi and something.
Party.
You have to be
They can't
smart.
sit
If
down.
you see where they are dressing them up and dragging on both sides, you cannot you cannot breathe. And these women will stay in those events for hours just to keep up with that beauty trend.
Is that healthy?
That's not healthy.
I am Patricia Uremu Gabriels, and we're reaching you live from our Lagos Network studio. Of course, Women in Conversation is a program designed for women to discuss about themselves.
It's a pleasure to have you join us today on the program, Woman to Woman. I'm Adisu Walsawake, and today on Woman to Woman, we're going to continue from where we stopped last week. Last week we talked about domestic violence, mental implication, health-wise, what can happen to the woman. And we had a nurse in the house who told us quite a number of things on how to recognize a woman who is suffering domestic violence. And we also had a lawyer in the house, Barrister Tega, who also intimated us on where to go to, how to recognize it, and where to go and seek help. She also made us understand that no woman should suffer in silence. Marriage is not by force. Marriage is not something you can manage. All right? If you're suffering domestic violence, be bold enough to take a walk. Else, you might just go 6 feet down, or you'll be maimed for life. That is why we advocate for women to do something for themselves, to be financially independent. Even women who are financially independent suffer domestic violence and cannot take a walk for whatever reasons, you know. So all of that we extracted last week. So in the course of that, as soon as I stepped out, some men accosted me. How can you? Is it only women that suffer domestic violence? What about the men? You see, the noise was so much that I had a headache. I had to beg them. If you want to talk about this, let's do this today. And only one of them, of all the men that accosted me last week, only one of them is here with us today. And he's going to talk to us about domestic violence. We'll hear his view. Man's understanding. Everything that man has to bear. The things that man needs to enjoy in marriage. Of course, he's here to talk to us. So join me as I make welcome the man in our midst this afternoon, blessed amongst two women, Engineer Bright Onochie. It's a pleasure to have you join us today, Engineer Bright.
Thank you very much.
And you're looking very bright.
Thank you, ma'am.
And you're living your name. That's cool.
Yes,
all right, long time no see. My friend who ran away and abandoned me on this woman to woman. Honestly, we started woman to woman together, but halfway she appeared and left me home alone and dry. Please join me to make welcome Didi Ekpeyong. Didi, it's so nice to have you join us. She's an interpreter, in case you're looking for a French interpreter, and she's also an analyst. She does quite a lot for young girls to make sure they are well placed in society. Didi, thank you for all you do. But no thanks for abandoning me, though. All right, so let me start with Didi. Didi, tell us your understanding of domestic violence, and if a woman should stay in abusive marriage or not.
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Domestic violence, it's being showing aggressive behavior, being aggressive, being unkind, torturing someone that's supposed to be close to you, like a family member, maybe an intimate partner, someone that you're supposed to be nice to, someone that you're supposed to be good to, but you just torture the person, maybe emotionally, maybe psychologically, you know, even economically. You know, you just torture the person, or maybe you derive pleasure in seeing them hurt.
That's what one of the traits of a narcissist.
Yes, so that's putting it mildly.
So in an abusive marriage, should a woman stay? Because of the children, no. Because of what society will say, because of my pastor, my church, should a woman stay?
Well, I wouldn't advise any woman or a man, let's not be biased, a woman or a man to stay in an abusive relationship. You have to seek help. You can't keep staying and suffering in silence. You have to speak out. You have to look for help. If you love the person abusing you, you have to look for help for the person too. Not yourself first, you know. The first step of action is always to remove yourself from the environment where the abuse is going on, because gradually there's a form of damage going on. It's damaging you gradually, and you wouldn't know how you will react. One day you just react and do something. We are women. You say this woman got up and stabbed the husband, or the husband got up, beat up the wife. It's a series of abuse that led to their elasticity limit just going off. It just snapped. So and the action they took, you know, if when they become calm and they look back, they won't even believe that they reacted that way. So the first step is to remove yourself from the environment where the abuse is happening. Look for help. There is help out there. Talk to someone. Don't keep it to yourself.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, Engineer Onyoche, welcome again to Woman to Woman, where women rule. This is our world, so we rule here. Yes. Okay, you were one of those who were like very bitter. Yes. That why did I not talk about men? Men suffer domestic violence too, and all of that and all of that. What kind of domestic violence do men suffer?
Thank you very much, ma'am. I would like to say this. Men, if 100% of men out there could come out and speak out what they are going through in their homes, you will find out that men are going domestic violence more than women.
Really?
Yes.
How so? Make a balance well, make I hear you.
Now they are
just my agbada. It was because of you I want agbada today. Oh yeah, let's go.
Now when you get to find out that in some homes, when they have any little issue, the lady will be calling the man by his name.
Not be a name before.
It's domestic violence.
By calling my husband by name is domestic violence?
When you are calling his name, you're not calling him by pet name, no respect, you're calling him by that name. That's domestic violence. Yes.
This is new. I'm just hearing this one.
Then when you are trying to control his wealth, his money, you don't want he want to do something like this, he want to do the other thing, and you're saying, no, don't do it. Do it my way. is also a domestic violence.
Okay.
Now, there are verbal
if I'm helping my husband to control our money, you know, is domestic violence?
Yes, it's domestic violence. You should allow him to do it. Your own is to advise, not to control him. Tell him this is what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
Now, if you check 100% of the whole men outside there, they are afraid of saying, I'm going through domestic violence because what the society will say.
Okay.
That's why you see some men, when they are going on the road, you just find out that the person wants to open his car, he just numb and die. That's all. Because they are going through domestic violence emotionally, which is really hitting them up. Okay. They don't have who to speak out to. So when you're always saying women are women are passing through domestic violence, they are into domestic violence, blah blah, no. The men are the ones suffering it the most. If a woman wants to nag today, the man will just for the next 5 minutes, he will just be mute. He don't know what to say. It's domestic violence. The way the woman reacts to the man now determines the way the man reacts back.
Okay.
And when you look at it, the man reaction now becomes the topic of the day.
Okay.
But when a woman was giving the man verbally domestic violence, verbally abuse, nobody sees it. Now the man could not control it. And something happened along the line. They say the woman is facing domestic violence. No.
Why couldn't the man talk softly to the woman instead of hitting or beating or flaunt? Don't you know that cheating is also domestic violence on the woman?
It's not even true that men can speak out.
Okay.
Because we have counselors. You don't have to go to where you are known. There are counselors everywhere. We have NGOs that offer free counseling.
To men?
To men and women. They don't say counseling is restricted to just women. You are free to speak to someone. You should have a colleague you are close to, someone at least. One, a boss that you can respect or you feel you can open up to. There must be one person. You can't be an island.
Okay.
So you can't say men are embarrassed to speak out. It's about life. A man's life is equally important, just as a woman's life is important. So you can't say, oh, it's women that will listen to. The world has changed. People are not reasoning that way again. The male child is important, the female child is important. So if you're saying a man can't speak out, that's not true. I've got a counselor. This is what I'm going through. What do I do?
Okay, let me ask you, Onoche, Bright Onoche. Why did you say that men can't speak out? Perhaps they are, I don't know why. Why is it that they cannot speak out? They have friends, they hang around like Didi said.
Because
they mix up with people.
Men can't speak out because they are afraid of what the next person will say. They don't want this person to mock them. That they are going to.
Okay.
Yes.
So they are afraid of being stigmatized.
Yes, to be stigmatized. That's why they can't say it out.
So why do they now hit? Why do they react? A woman nags a man, not be mouth she talk.
Yes.
A woman tries to control a man, not be mouth she talk. Why can't the man use the same mouth to talk and rest instead of being physical with the woman, turning her into a punching bag?
When a woman is nagging, when it's like having issue with her husband, that's verbal abuse.
I know, you said that. So why can't the man also talk to the woman? Let the two be verbal abuse instead of physical.
When the man, no, not all domestic violence are physical. Like hitting the woman. No. There are so many ways. There are some men who does not talk.
But 90%, the records have shown that 90% of domestic violence recorded, men are the perpetrators in capital letters.
That's why I said 100% of men out there can speak out. If they speak out the same way women are going out, saying it, coming on social media, telling people this is what I'm going through, I'm telling you the truth.
Men speak out. I actually saw one on social media where the woman was hitting the man. She went to the point of bringing out a knife to, I don't know what they were arguing about, but this didn't happen in Nigeria, I think, but African people, Nigerian people, and the guy was shouting, "No choke me, oh, no choke me, oh, no choke me," and he kept some distance. Yeah.
If it's Nigeria, yeah, do you think that man will cry out?
The man will not cry out, he will beat her instead. He will punch her, he will mama her, he will panabit her.
So careful not to touch
her. He will panabit her.
Now, in some cases, Let's say for example now you're going to Ring Road, and when you get to Ring Road there, you just see a guy and a girl, maybe they are discussing. The next thing, the girl will just grip the guy on his shirt. Nobody knows what happened because the lady has gripped that guy. Everybody will come and be hitting the guy.
Really? You
Yes.
just hit somebody you don't know because
You don't know what happened. Once a lady holds a man down and started shouting, other people will come and join that woman to fight that man. That's domestic violence.
No, we are just being women. We are protecting ourselves.
No, the man did not raise his hand on
Okay,
her.
let me ask you this question now. Why is it quick for men to hit their women? And there are some who will hit their women where people will not see. They will not hit on the face, but they will beat them on their back, beat them so hard so that people will not know. Then they come outside and pretend like they love the woman. Inside, the woman is going through hell. They control the woman's money, control her life, control everything that's got to do with that woman, and will never ever allow that woman to grow. Why do men do that?
Okay, now if you look at that aspect, what you just said now, the only word I can use there is just lack of self-control.
On the part of the man or
Yes,
the woman?
on the part of the man.
Okay.
Now, if there is self-control, immediately that woman is reacting that way. You just give her some space. Now, giving her that space doesn't mean you are a weak man. But telling you the truth, once the man leaves that place, emotionally, he's thinking, how long will I continue with this? How long is this going to be?
Have you suffered domestic violence before?
Domestic violence? I have before.
How?
Yes, I was dating a girl. That was years back.
Okay.
And we had an issue. She was about going out to see another man.
How did you know? Because the girl just managed, dressed fine, looks sweet, looks hot. The next thing she's going to see another man.
I have ears and I have eyes all over the place.
Okay, you have been monitoring her.
Yes.
That means you didn't trust her.
I know at that particular point in time what was going on.
Okay.
So I told her, you're not going. Nobody is going. Since you say you want to go to church somewhere else, and we have program in our own church, let's go to our own church.
Okay.
I'm a charismatic member, which she is. So now let's go to our own church, which we have a program. She said no, she must go to that other one.
Okay.
Not knowing that I already know the place she's going, everything. So I just have to stop her. Let's go. She said she's not going. Okay, so at the time I pick up my clothes to wear, I want to go out, she gripped me.
One. You do me, I do you.
You are not, you go nowhere. Nobody is going out of this house.
Okay.
You
So
said,
what did you do?
You said you're a man. I was just laughing.
You didn't hit her?
No. I didn't hit her at first. Let me tell you. Yes. Let me tell you. It was when she now grabbed my engine room. She hold me there and said, you say you're a man. Move, let me see. I was still begging, please leave me. Please leave me. She refused. I don't have any option
than to hit her.
I just have to hit her for her to just leave me.
Because she was about to destroy your family.
Not just my family, my life was at stake.
Of course, your lineage was at stake.
So that was what happened. So when you say...
how many times did you hit her?
Just
confession.
No. If I hit you once, you know someone hit you.
No, you cannot even hit me. I cannot put myself in a place where you can hit me.
So immediately I hit her, she just stopped.
Okay.
After the whole drama, I regret hitting her. But that was the only thing that came to my mind.
That was the only you could save yourself.
Yes, to save myself.
That can be attributed to self-defense. She was going to harm you. She was holding a very delicate part of your body. And I know that no man will tolerate that. And you, let me excuse you. I don't know if Didi will excuse you. Let me excuse you for that. Say, okay, this is self-defense. All right. So, Didi, why are we quick to running our mouth? Anyway, before you answer, let's quickly take one short break. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, Didi is going to be answering this question. Why are women, my gender, so sharp-mouthed to the point of provoking a man to that extent where the man will hit? Because Onoche said something. He said it is the behavior of a woman that attracts such a reaction from the man? So Didi, you get it where we're going to pick it from. So we'll take a short break. I'll be right back. Stay with us.
ITV. Hello. Guys, what's up? We never hear about una party for Christmas. I be no go share.
Impossible. ITV and radio is planning a robust program tagged Christmas Igbadun to wow the Christian community with DJ Ultimate on the bandstand.
Really?
Yes. The event will feature lots of activities with fantastic prizes.
You don't mean it?
I do. There will be a special appearance by the giant Father Christmas, so don't escape the fun.
Ooh la la.
Date: Christmas Day, Thursday, 25th December 2025. Time: 11 a.m. Venue: ITV and Radio Corporate Office, Glass House, Airport Road, Benin City. Gate fee: 1,000 naira per person. Partnering with us:
Lapo Institute for Microfinance and Management Studies, a national diploma awarding institution accredited by the National Board for Technical Education (NBTE), offers its 2026 scholarship opportunity to youths in Edo State and beyond. This is part of the philanthropic efforts of the founder, Dr. Godwin Ehigiamusoy, to give back to society by offering scholarship opportunities to enable youths pursue their dreams and access quality education at Lapo Institute. The scholarship covers the following courses: microfinance and enterprise development, business administration and management, banking and finance, and accounting. To qualify, candidate must have JAMB score of 100 and above and 5 credits in WAEC and NECO, including English and mathematics. Limited slots are available. Hurry now. For enquiries, visit our campus located at +6 S&T Barracks Road, opposite to Selu Market to Selu, Benin City.
Christmas Igbadun.
ITVN Radio 2025 9 Lessons and Carols, in conjunction with Christ Chosen Church of God International, Benin City, Edo State, is supported by Reverend Oluwaderibibe, General Overseer of Habitation Church of God International, Benin City, Barrister Nosa Francis Edo-Osagi, Notary Public, Vice Chairman, the Judicial.
Thank you so much for staying tuned to Woman on Independent Television with yours truly and my beautiful panelists. Okay, Didi, a while ago, Engineer Bright said that it is the behavior or the reaction of the woman that warrants a tougher reaction from the man, up to the point of, you know, basbos and all of that. Now the question is, why are women so quick to judging a man? Why is our tongue so sharp to the point that when some women will start, they go, curse your papa, curse your mama, curse your generation. Yeah, now women do that. You know, why are women like that?
I think it starts from when they met. The reason why the woman married the man. Maybe some women have these expectations from their men, and by the time they finally get into that marriage, what they were expecting, they are not seeing it. And it becomes frustrating to them, and they start losing respect for the man. Maybe they felt the man is so buoyant financially, or the man is you know, socially out there, and you know, that's why they say when you are courting, be your real self, let the person know who you are. Now while you are courting, today is the cinema, tomorrow it's the beach, next tomorrow you're going to the moon, you know, you're doing so many things. Then before you know it, you're now married, weekends will come, you're inside the house, you the man, you wear your clothes, you go out, the woman is at home, all the fun is gone. So she's waking up, going to work, coming back, weekend she's at home, and you are out there. Her mind will start telling her, this man is taking some, because what made her to like you was the things you were doing when you guys met. All of a sudden it's another drum beat. You're not yourself again, you're not doing those fun things, you're not. Look, it can be frustrating, because some people will go like, oh, this man is fun, I want to live my life with someone that will make me laugh every time, and you come in, you're so moody, the woman starts suspecting you, starts disliking you, there's no attraction anymore. Before you know it, she'll start losing respect for you, and then she starts beating you or harming you verbally, and you know, it's expectations. So if you are dating or courting, stay true. What you cannot do in a long time, so don't try to be who you are not. Be yourself. You're not the type that does movies, and because you met a woman, all of a sudden you want to be doing movies. Then you now succeed to bring the woman in, and you stop doing the movies. You're looking for trouble. So let's stay true. Let's stay real. Let's deliberately go out to maintain that fun. Maintain that. See, it might not be easy, but you have to be intentional about it. Okay. Keeping a lifelong relationship involves a lot of work, a lot of commitment. That's why they say if you're not ready, don't go. You can't say there's no fun, there's no vibes, there's nothing, and the home will be interesting. You should look for things that, you know, you said something, you said your husband went and hid something, say go and look for it. He's trying to bring fun, he's trying to make the house lively, he's trying to, you know, you guys were doing it when you were dating. That you are married, that you have children, doesn't mean that you are too old to go and watch a movie. Instead, they will look for side chick. It doesn't mean that you're so by the time the woman starts suspecting that you're doing these things with a side chick, you come into the home, she's not respecting you. Your meal is not ready. What are you good for? What, you know, there's no respect anymore. So she can as well start vomiting those words. Well, but another thing is, in bringing up our children too, we have to be conscious of the fact that life can go either ways. Yeah. It's not always rosy. A man could be so buoyant when you meet him, and maybe later things change. You have to teach your child how to cope at different times. I have an uncle that is very wealthy. He's very wealthy, but at times he'll take the kids out. He'll tell them, what do you want me to buy in this mall for you? And they'll say, Daddy, we love this shirt, we love these trainers. He'll say, well, I can afford them, but I won't give them to you, so that you will not feel that you can always have whatever you want at any time. You know, teach your children as they are growing up. Life is full of ups and downs. Be patient when it's not moving as fast as you would love to. Work towards improving it. Put in your best. Trust and believe God, or believe in something. You know? So it's not about abusing your partner. It's not about fighting your partner. It's not about becoming violent. It's not about aggression. Seek help. If you cannot tolerate the man anymore, if he's irritating you, if you have a pastor or a female pastor, go and talk to he or she. The one that will not add fuel. The one that will not add fuel. Yes. If you have a counselor, if you have a boss, see, I don't like. There was a time I was feeling irritable towards a colleague. I met another colleague. I said, I don't know. Everything about this person just irritates me. And, you know, I was counseled, I was spoken to, and I took the counseling, and it helped me. Fantastic. So, Onoche, in just a minute, please tell us, how can men in domestic violence survive?
Well, to me, what I'm going to tell the men out there.
Just tell them in a minute, because time is not our friend.
To the men out there, if you are going through domestic violence, speak out. If you can't take it, walk out of it.
Wear your shirt and walk out. Okay. Instead of hitting. All right, Didier Ekpeyong, thank you so much. Engineer Noche, thank you so much.
Thank you.
The bottom line of today's discussion is this. If you cannot take the hit, please leave the kitchen. Leave the kitchen as fast as you can before you pick up a knife to stab maybe your pot or your kettle or your cat or your rat or anybody around you. If you know that the marriage is too hot for you, instead of it to hit to the point that the person may die or sustain lifelong injury, just take a walk. And when you're doing all of this, don't forget that your children are watching. Yes. Be careful so that you don't raise a wife beater and a man eater. We'll see you again some other time. Bye-bye.